There comes a strange moment in life when you suddenly realize something, and that was that nobody was thinking about you as much as you thought you were or you perceived as you were being judged, right? You spend so much time worrying about how you get looked, how you are being judged, and what people would say about you, whether they noticed your mistake, whether they judged your choices, whether they thought you were successful enough, whether they were talking about you behind your back. And then one day you realize they were just busy thinking about themselves because in today's world we are too much involved in our own self that we have no time to talk about someone else's life really. That embarrassing thing you did 3 years ago, you probably remember it more than anyone else does. That outfit you thought everyone noticed, most people probably didn't. The decision you were terrified people would judge, they probably thought about it for 5 minutes and then they went back to their own problems, their own world. Because everyone is carrying their own story, their own baggage right now. Their own securities are too large that your insecurity or your mistakes are just a news flash for them, and then it disappears in the chaos, right? Their own bills are too much, their own relationships are so much messed up, their own failures seem so much incomprehensible that your failures or your tasks that you have not accomplished yet are just you know a hay in the stack. The dreams they dream about are no longer serving them that way that they used to, and honestly you're probably not the main character in everyone else's life, and you don't have to be really. You have to be the main character in your own life. That's your job, that's your thing to do only. So that's not depressing really, and that's freedom. That's something that will save you a ton of money, a ton of time, a ton of your own health. Because when you stop living under the imaginary spotlight of other people's opinion, you start making different decisions. You wear what you like, you say what you actually mean, you try things you're not good at yet, but you want to try. So you try. You change careers, you start the channel, you start posting, you leave the situation that no longer feels right. You do the thing that you want to do because you want to do. And you become willing to look foolish while you are still learning because you understand the fact that learning is a process and things take time, right? Nothing can be built in a minute, in a day, and suddenly you realize something even more important about life, and that is the life you have been afraid to live was mostly being held back by an audience that wasn't even watching, right? If you start posting a video daily on YouTube and you get not so much views, you understand the fact that you are not being judged by anyone. You are just improving your speaking skills, right? You're just improving your own skills right now. So stop asking what will people think and start asking what will I think about myself if I never try. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. You won't be living with their opinions. You will be living with your choices. And maybe that's the freedom you have been looking for all along.